Okay. Nice. Perfect. Hi, Molly. Hi, Val, Tara, Darlene, great. So welcome, yogis. As you're arriving into this virtual space, I think that's what this is. Thank you, first of all, for showing up for yourself. I know home practices are not sometimes the easiest to kind of get going and developed. I know even as a teacher, sometimes that home practice is like, I'll just do one more thing. I'll just finish the laundry, or let me just do one more email, and that home practice kind of gets set aside, and then next thing it's time to move on to something else. So I am ever so grateful when you show up here with me today. And every class I want to remind you that you guys are helping me. I know, you're all being so gracious and kind with your thank yous, and I love it. Keep them coming. Keep me inspired. But I also cannot stress how much this routine, this showing up, printing out a schedule to have for the week is helping me. I also have been I added this week 3 meditation classes, Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 5 to 5:30. And again, another opportunity for me to sit and go deeper into my own practices at home, and knowing that, I'm showing up to do that and that you guys are doing it with me is so amazing. I'm so grateful for it. So as we, find our seat today, hi, Mimi, Amanda, awesome, Kathy, Tori, Jen, again, I love it, and Mindy, wow, what a nice crew. So this will be gentle, but we're going to move, through some flows and some nice stretches. So I just want us to get that blood flowing and that energy, that positive energy going inside of us. So let's do it. Change this light. Oh, hello. Good. Perfect. Nice. No, Penelope, I can't have you sit with me today. So as we begin, I'm sitting in Sukhasana, cross-legged pose, and you can take any other pose, any other shape of the legs that feels good for you. I'm also sitting up on a blanket, but if you have a towel or something to sit up on, I really suggest it. You might run and get that, or you might be okay and find it for your home studio and have it there for you next time. I also have blocks, luckily for me, but you can use cans of soup, you can use books, which are kind of nice just to elevate you a little bit more out of your hips if your hips are tight. Mine are tight, so I love to use props and just kind of allowing me to melt into the juicy spots and not feel so stressed in my head with all the tightness. So again, honor your practice, honor yourself as we come together today to do this gentle flow. So just feel your sit bones, let them drop down into the earth, maybe rocking a little bit side to side. And then just let the shoulders roll down the back, and just let the neck be long from the ears to the shoulders. And just feel that heart center really coming into our hearts today, this week for me, this gentleness, as we really kind of have to keep endlessly settling and calming ourselves. It also means being kind and gentle with ourselves and gentle with others. So just allow that heart center to open up. And you might even, for me, I'm just kind of massaging my shoulders just a little bit back and down, nothing big, just going to feel that space into my heart center. Yeah, good. And then just find that nice lengthened neck. Take a soft inhale through the nose and open the mouth, and exhale out through the back of the throat. Yeah, and two more like that. Inhale, exhale. One more. Inhale and exhale. Just kind of sighing it out. Just getting a nice sense of release there. And then just notice the muscles, maybe of the face, the eyebrows, the temples. Let those relax. The eyelids, the cheek muscles, the lips, the jaw. Just see if you can let some of that release. Bring attention to it. Notice the tension if it's there, and then see what you can do to let it go. And then begin to find the breath in your body. Just take a few breaths, noticing where it is, bringing again your mind to your breath. Noticing if it's high up in your chest or low into your belly or locked somewhere with not a lot of openness. And then take one more breath through the nose and sigh a little bit louder out through the mouth. Beautiful. And just let those lips close and begin to take the breath in and out through the nose. We're going to begin to lengthen the breath. We're going to begin to expand on this breath. A little bit of that Durga Pranayama, that 3-part yogi breath. This breath really filling us up, bringing in air to a full capacity, but then exhaling out as well to that total release. But it's not extreme and kind of intense. It's just noticing that we can bring in more air and release more air. So as we begin, just take your first inhale and your exhale, just bringing us together in rhythm. And then begin to feel the breath into your belly, into your ribs, into your heart center. And then take it back down, heart center, ribs, belly, exhaling out. Inhale, belly, ribs, heart center, ribs, belly as you exhale out. And on like that. Inhaling belly, ribs, heart center, ribs, and belly. Just feel the rhythm as it flows up through the body, into your heart center, into the neck and shoulders, and then flowing back down. Inhale, belly, ribs, heart center, ribs, and belly. Again, just feel this breath filling you up, expanding into the ribs, into the shoulder blades, into the neck. Should feel good, and then just let it all release back out. Controlled though. Inhale, belly, ribs, heart center, shoulder blades, and shoulders. Exhale, all the way back out. And again, like that. Inhaling, filling up. Exhale, releasing out. And then let this breath move into a nice even breath of Ujjayi Pranayama. That breath in and out through the nose, a slight narrowing into the back of the throat that creates vibration. And if this is new to you, you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry about it. Just feel the breath, the rise and fall. Listen for a slight vibration of the breath and that sound of the breath. As we come together, calming our nervous system, calming our minds, and warming our bodies. Just stay a little bit longer here. Again, it might be difficult if you're new to this practice of focusing that mind to stay. One more breath. Beautiful. And then just bring these palms together to your heart center. Sit a little taller. Let the shoulders relax away from the ears. Bow your head to your heart. Just bow in. Feel that goodness inside you, that practice today of gentleness, of kindness, of patience. Warming our hearts. Take a nice inhale, lift your head. Exhale out through the mouth. Inhale together. You might come with me for Om. Really nice. And then from here, we're going to take and bring these arms up to the sky and give them a nice little stretch. Just kind of walking out a little bit. Kind of like to start this way lately. It just feels good just to kind of relax. Especially since we're kind of in our house, we might not be kind of leaving, driving, getting sort of the energy immediately established that way before class. So just take this time just to open up, feel the body. You can roll the head, whatever it is. Really good. And then from here, take a nice inhale, reach again to the sky. We're going to take these palms, turn them out, and brush like feathers down the sides of the universe. And then fingertips come down. We're going to open up that heart. Opening up the heart, just massaging into the chest. You can lift the chin slightly. Lift the belly for sure. Really nice. And then take this right hand and walk it out to the side. And take this left hand and reach it up to the sky. Reach it a little bit more. And as you do, just feel that left sit bone dropping down as well. And then take this over to the right. Yeah, just feel that whole left side of the body. I'm going to roll my head a little bit. I woke up with a little bit of a headache, so just trying to kind of work that out of my system. Yeah. And just take another breath here, just feeling that nice side stretch all the way from the left pinky down to the left sit bone. Maybe a little deeper, exhaling into it. Perfect. Now take this left arm back up to the sky and let that right arm follow. Take a nice inhale, lift the chest, turn the palms, exhale, brush like feathers down the universe. loving on this earth. Take again, inhale, open up that heart. So just stretch the front of the body, shoulders down away from the ears. Should feel good. Really nice. And then take this left hand, just walk it out to the side. Right hand sweeps up and then over. Just find that space. So I'm going to walk my left fingertips out a little bit longer. You can do that as well. You might go as low as bringing the forearm down if your hips have that movement in them. And again, roll the head if that feels good. Good. Just feel the practice. Take another breath. Nice inhale, that exhale, deepening into it. That right sit bone melting down. The energy then flowing back up all the way to the fingertips. Really nice. And again, from here, take a nice inhale. Take the arms back up to the sky. Turn the palms, exhale, and just brush this earth with the fingertips. Just loving on this earth, this planet. Take another inhale and lift the chest again. Open it up. Should feel good. A little stretch in the front of the body. Love it. And then from here, take and bring the hands down in front of you or onto the blocks. I'm going to slide my blocks in, basically because I have my Penelope, my sort of 8-pound dachshund sitting in my lap. And then just let yourself kind of walk out a little bit. Feel this into the lower back. Let the head go. Just let it roll a little bit. Open up all the way from the tail up the spine into the back of the neck. Feel the hips. One more breath. Nice. And then just taking your time, lift the belly and walk yourself back up. Really nice. Now, I'm going to take this little dachshund and I'm going to move her over to her faux fur cap blanket. And I'm going to take these legs and I'm just going to give them a little stretch in between, kind of massage the knees for those of us that get tight in the knees. I do. And then come back to that Sukhasana or whatever seat you're taking, switching the legs, bringing the opposite leg in front. Find those sit bones. Yeah, should feel good. Sit tall. Relax the neck. And then we're going to add on, we're going to do a nice little twist with a side stretch as well. So now we're on the other side with the hips. We're going to take these arms, reach them back up to the sky, nice and long. Just find that energy, that nice stretch. Take a nice inhale. Take that right hand to the outside of the left knee, and left hand's going to come behind us, and we're going to take a nice twist here. Just sit tall, and then draw that belly in, kind of like that 3-part breath. We're going to move from the belly button, ribs, heart center, and then just let that twist kind of move through those parts. At the top, just take and let the shoulders move and take the gaze over that left shoulder. Relax the neck, let go of that tension, that space that we hold inside of us. Let go of that. Good. Now from here, we're going to take and bring that left hand up to the sky. So as you reach it up, get that nice left sit bone dipping. And then we're going to take this left hand and just kind of reach it over a little bit our right knee. So I'm a little bit on an angle, not kind of stacking the shoulders, but over that left knee. Should feel good. Lift the belly button in and up. Relax the head wherever it feels good to you. One more breath here. Feel this behind the right shoulder as well. And then from here, we're going to take this left arm. We're going to bring it back down behind us, back to that twist. Take a nice inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Take the arms, reach them back up to the sky, get length into both sides of your body. And then take that left hand, cross it over to that right knee. Right hand comes behind. Lengthen. Draw the belly button and twist from the waist, ribs, chest, shoulders, and then the neck. That gaze kind of goes softly over that right shoulder. Open up the heart. Be kind, be gentle with yourself. We're still going to get nice workout, nice energy moving, nice mental space together. Beautiful. Now from here, we're going to take this right hand, Keep that left hand cupped onto that right knee. We're going to take this right hand, reach it up to the sky, get that nice stretch, lift the belly button in and up. And then take this right hand over, kind of across your body a little bit, over that left knee. And again, soften the neck where you can. Just take and bring the breath into it. That feels good. Kind of feel this into the neck, the back of the shoulder blades. I love that spot. Beautiful. Take a nice inhale. And then with the exhale, bring that right hand back down. You're finding that twist. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Then again, we're going to take these arms, we're going to reach them up to the sky. Get that nice big stretch. And then turn the palms out and just feather that earth. Just love on that earth. Love it. Bring the fingertips down. Last time here, open up that heart. Just tap into the goodness. I'm going to show you from the side. Just massage into that body. Perfect. Nice. And then from here, take these hands, bring them down onto the earth, or I'm going to bring that block in, sliding my hands a little higher just to create more space for my hips and lower back, and then go and find my way. Just walk it out a little bit. And just take your breath there. So as you stay in this forward fold, take your breath, just feel it into your lower back, all the way up the spine, neck and shoulders. Doesn't need to be deep, just be kind. Good. Beautiful. Take one more breath there. And then slowly just roll yourself up. Good. Back up to our seated position. Nice and tall. And then from here, we're going to just move and take these legs and bring them out in front of us. So just giving those knees a nice little shake again. And I want you to take and bend the knees slightly. So not a big bend, just slightly bent. And I'll come to the side. Yeah. And then we're just going to take and sit tall and then come forward a little bit. So hands can come to the ankles, the calves. You might find the feet, or you might go behind the knees and kind of wrap the arms. Whatever feels good. I just want you to take a nice big inhale, lengthen the spine like a half lift. And then exhale, draw the chest in, still lengthened. Take another breath. And then this time, just let the head go a little bit. Let the shoulders round a little bit. And just feel this up the spine. I'm going to take my feet. Actually, I'm going to take my the backs of my ankles. And just take 3 breaths here. Inhales and exhales. Just feel that breath kind of washing into your body and softening out. One more. Really nice. And then from here, you're going to roll yourself up. Yep. And then we're going to do a little bit of a core. So I want you to take the hands behind you. Fingertips can be down, hands are down on the earth, fingertips towards you. And that same kind of motion we did before, I want you to lift and open the chest and let the chin lift slightly, but try. I don't want you to collapse into those little vertebrae into the back of the neck. Just really lift the belly button, open up that heart. Nice big stretch into the shoulders and heart center. Good. And then just come back, nice neutral spine here. We're going to take that right leg and we're going to lift it up and kind of send the chest a little bit forward to it. And then bring it down. And we're going to do that 5 times. So you don't need to bring the leg down all the way. You can always hover it as well. So take a nice inhale, and with the exhale, draw in. Inhale, lower all the way or not. Exhale, draw in. Inhale. Exhale, building some heat. Inhale, try not to collapse the shoulders. Exhale. One more. And exhale, really lifting that core. Bring that leg down, give it a little shake. I have to be careful, that goes right into my hip flexor, so I really have to work about lifting the heart. Now, from here, we're going to go to the other side. Same thing for 5. So just keep your chest lifted, belly lifting up. Take an inhale, and with the exhale, draw that left knee in. Inhale down. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Draw it in. Exhale. This is my weaker side. Inhale. And exhale, draw it in. Really nice. Take that leg long. Give it a little shake. Now, from here, we're going to come and sit a little bit taller. And as we do, I'm going to give you options. You can take and come into a boat pose with the feet down, arms lifted. You might take and lift the legs as well. I'm going to teach it with the feet down and arms lifted. So I want you to have those sit bones down into the earth, lift the pelvic floor, and then lift the chest and really draw in. You can hover the legs as well, lift them up if you like. We're going to take our breath for 5, inhale and exhale, draw the core in. Inhale and exhale, draw with the exhale. Inhale, contract with the exhale. Maybe go a little bit further. Back, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Last one, exhale. Beautiful, really nice. Come back up. Take and wrap the arms again around the backs of the legs and just take a nice little rock here. It doesn't need to be anything big. Perfect. Nice. And then we're going to move to tabletop. Let that core practice go. We did it. Love it. Hands and knees. So as we find this, again, spread the fingers, get those that nice connection to the earth with the palms. And then we're going to move right into this cow pose. And this time we're going to start with the toes curled under. So we're going to take that inhale to cow, curl the toes under, lift the chest, lift the tail. Release the toes and exhale to cat. Round the spine, push out of the earth, and then inhale, come back to the cow, curl the toes, lift the chest. Exhale, round to cat, releasing the toes. And inhale again, lifting to cow. Inhale, releasing as you exhale to cow. Inhale, lifting your chest back to cat. I'm getting you guys all mixed up. This is cow. Exhale to cat. Thank you. 2 more like that. Inhale, curl the toes, lift to cow. Oh, feels good. Exhale, release, push out of the hands, round the spine to cat. Last one. Inhale, curl the toes. Exhale, release the toes, round the spine. We're going to curl the toes this time, and then we're going to sit back towards our heels. I love this one, stretching out the feet a little bit. So as you do, just kind of open up the toes, massage the feet, let the head go. And you might be that person that sits up onto the heels. That's totally cool too. Just take what you like, leave what you don't. And just take a breath or 2 here, just massaging the toes, massaging the feet. At the same time, you're still opening up the spine, bowing down to this earth. Taking 2 more breaths. Inhales and exhales. Just connect here. 1 more. Beautiful. And then from here, coming back up, hands and knees, tabletop. Release the toes. Give them a little tap on the earth. Nice. And then as we find this tabletop again, we're going to take this right leg, reach it out behind us, push into that heel. So take a nice inhale and sit back into that heel. Inhale. Again, lift out of it a little bit. Exhale, sit back into that heel. 1 more like that. Beautiful. Now come back, hands and knees. We're going to take and lift that right leg off the earth. We're going to bend that knee and we're just going to gently circle that right hip one direction. Focus, draw the belly button in, stay stable with the spine. Try not to collapse the head. Switch direction. Working the arms, staying strong. Good. Take that right leg, send it back, lift it, lift the chest, lift the leg. Beautiful. Now from here, we're going to take this right leg and we're going to step it through between those hands. So however that is, you can just take that ankle, help yourself out. If you have those blocks or those cans of soup, slide them in under the hands. Really nice. First, knee down lunge. Just open up the chest. Neck is long. So you can see I'm not rounded here and holding. We're kind of rooting into that back foot, lengthening the spine, relaxing the shoulders. Really nice. Now from here, focus out in front. And you can slide the hands to the right knee or sweep them up right away. So I'm going to do the right knee and lift the chest. And then take the arms up. Beautiful. Now just find this pose, this knee down lunge, Anjaneyasana. So as you do, that right knee is over that right ankle. It can go a little bit more forward. Just don't want to cause any stress there, but feel a nice stretch coming into that left hip, that psoas area. And then as you reach the arms to the sky, just feel the front of the body, the muscles into the back of the body. Take a nice breath here and inhale, exhale. Beautiful. Now from here, that left hand is going to come to the outside of the right knee. That right hand, just like we did before in those twists, bring it to your lower back. Take and lengthen and then twist to the right. So I'm twisting towards you guys. Should feel good. There's balance. The legs are working. Nice. One more breath. Beautiful. Now slow. Focus your gaze out in front. Arms reach back up to the sky. Heart opens. And then bring those hands back down. Whew, the legs should feel good when your hands are planted. And then from here, take this right leg. Bring it back. I want you to curl the toes under and come into a downward dog. So hands walk out a little bit. And just pedal it out today. Yeah, just get that nice movement of this dog. And again, you can always do a downward dog a little bit more modified into, say, like a puppy dog pose. Arms out long. Yeah, just find what's right for you, okay? And then from here, just move yourself through to a plank. And in this plank, you can stay full plank. You can bring your knees down right away. It does not matter. And just feel the strength. Let your collarbones spread. Let your body just be strong with the breath. And then bend the elbows and roll yourself all the way down. Lift your heart to this cobra. Strong legs, heart out in front. That neck is long, and then melt. We're going to do that 2 more. Just inhale, find that Bhujangasana, cobra pose, and exhale, release. 1 more. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, release. Beautiful. Inhale, just softly push out of the hands. Come back to that tabletop, hands and knees. Love it. Take that left leg, bring it out behind you. Curl the left toes under. Take a nice inhale, and with the exhale, sit back into that heel. Should feel good. Inhale. And exhale, push into that heel. Love it. Up the back of the leg. 1 more. And exhale into that heel. From here, just find a nice neutral, bend that left knee, and we're going to make some circles, one direction. They don't need to be big. I just would rather a little bit more stability into the hips than trying to go really big on these circles. Switch direction. Really nice. And then from here, take that left leg, reach it behind you, lift the leg and lift the chest. And just find that. It's a little bit of a stretch, front of body all the way up into the neck and back of body. And then from here, take your time. We're going to flow, bringing that left foot forward between the hands. You can slide those props back in and just find this knee down lunge. Just set yourself up. And then from here, same thing. You can sweep the arms right up to the sky or bring them with me to your knee. Lift the chest, open up the heart, and then take the arms up to the sky. Yeah, so just feel what's right for you. Settle, get the gaze out in front. Notice this right hip, it's kind of opening up, that left foot nice and planted. Lift the chest a little bit just to feel this space, this warmth in this heart, this gentleness to yourself. And then from here, we're going to take that twist. That right hand to the outside of the left knee, left hand comes into the lower back. And we're going to lengthen and then twist to the left. Take your time just to connect, eyes open for balance. Good, one more breath. Beautiful, take these arms back up to the sky, should feel really good. Nice big openness, hands come down. This time we're gonna lift our right knee up and we're gonna step forward. Let the feet be wide here. And let yourself melt. Let the head go. Rock a little bit side to side. Maybe take opposite elbows. I love that, really opening up the backs of the shoulders, letting the head hang down. Good. Take a few breaths here. Again, just let yourself tap into that quietness, that heart center, that gentleness. Knees can be bent. You don't need to have a straight leg. Perfect. And then just let these arms release. Let the head go. And then slide the hands up to the shins or the thighs and take that half lift. Ardha Uttanasana. Melt and release. Again, half lift, hands, shins, or thighs. Melt, forward fold. Again, last time here. Melt and release. And then soften the knees. We're going to take these arms, reach them out to the sky and come all the way up to the sky. Eyes open, take that gaze up. And then hands come to your heart center. Bring these feet a little bit more underneath you so you're standing a little bit more with the feet underneath the hips. We're going to take these arms, sweep them up to the sky, get a nice reach here. And then I want us to take the same thing we did seated, brush the walls with the fingertips, but as you do, lift that chest up. Good, and then the fingertips are kind of behind you a little bit. The belly's lifting, the heart is opening. Good. Now from here, take a nice inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky. And this time just take the hands again, but down alongside your body and open the chest as you exhale. Inhale, lift the arms up. And exhale, behind you a little bit, lift the chest. Lots of core, don't land into that back. One more time. Perfect, and lift that chest. Love it. From here, take the arms up to the sky and then fold forward, Uttanasana. Half lift, lengthen. And then from here, step that right foot back and we're going to walk the hands round to the right. So however that is for you, we're going to have a nice wide stance, parallel. Our feet are parallel with the toes. Just turn them at first in a little bit towards each other. So just slightly, and then just let yourself melt here. Let your head go. Move a little bit side to side. Good. And then from here, I want you to take eyes open, please. We're going to take the fingertips out a little bit and come into that half lift, so long spine again. And then melt and release. Two more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. Ever letting go, endlessly letting go. One more. Inhale. And then exhale. From here, we're going to take very slowly, strong legs. We're going to find that half lift to lengthen. And then we're going to walk back around to the front of the mat. That right leg is back still. We're going to bring that right heel down onto the earth, kind of that warrior one footing. So the toes on a face of a clock are at about 2 o'clock. Same thing, hands can come to the thigh, left thigh, or sweep them right up. And when you arrive, find that balance, take the arms up to the sky. Take your breath here. And then inhale. And with the exhale, just let the arms reach down and lift the chest. 2 more like that. Inhale, this is our flow. And exhale, arms come down, heart lifts, belly lifts. 1 more, inhale. Exhale, open up that heart, strong back leg. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. And then open, warrior 2 as you exhale. Yeah, so in this warrior 2, that back foot, the toes are at about 90 degrees. This front leg, my left leg is my bent leg. And you're going to feel this into the hips. It's a little more intense. The sit bones are kind of tucking under a little bit, and there's length into the whole front of the body. The arms can reach out in front and in back. And if you feel the arms are getting tired or one shoulder is bothering you, just bring that arm down. Modify these poses, but still move with me today. So we support each other. Good. Now from here, here's our flow. We're going to take an inhale, push out of that leg, reach the arms to the sky, get this nice stretch. Exhale, revisit that warrior 2. 2 more. Inhale, lengthens us. And then exhale, melts us. 1 more. Inhale, it lengthens us. And exhale, melts us. Should feel nice. From here, we're going to take this, let's see, what is it? My right arm, and bring it down onto my thigh. Turn that left palm up and reach it to the sky. This is a kind of reverse warrior, but don't go so far. I want you just to feel this into your left rib. Gaze can go over your right shoulder. Legs are working. You feel them working. You'll remember me tomorrow. Good. And then come back out of this. Beautiful. From here, take the gaze over those left fingertips. And then from here, we're going to take this right arm. We're just going to sweep it down. And we're going to move back to that warrior 1. So the foot comes in a little bit. Arms are back up to the sky. And then step forward. Whew, shake it out a little bit. Yeah, you should feel that left quad muscle was working. The core was lifting the arms. And just let that go. Shake it out. Nice. And then hands back to your heart center. We're going to take and sweep them up to the sky. And then fold forward, Uttanasana. Half lift here as we lengthen. Hands come down, and we're going to step that left foot back, and that left heel, bring it down onto the earth. Toes at about 10 o'clock. Same thing, hands can come down to that right thigh, or you can sweep them right up. Take your time, find the balance. Yeah, warrior 1. Just feel the space here, that back leg kind of reaching you, rooting down as it reaches your fingertips up. And then we're just going to move. So take that inhale and exhale, arms come down and chest lifts. Inhale and exhale. Get the energy moving into your body. Inhale and exhale. Open up that heart. Beautiful. 1 more. Inhale lifts us. And then we're shifting now. My back is towards you, opening to that warrior 2. Yeah, and just take a peek, look down, see if you can get that right knee a little bit more over, the 3rd toe. Yeah, and feel the sit bone dropping slightly, the chest lifting. And again, you don't have to have both arms lifted. You can have both arms at your waist or both arms front and back. And then here we go. Inhale, stretch to the sky. And exhale, just flow back to it. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Nice stretch. And exhale. From here, take that left hand to that left thigh. Turn that right palm. Just reverse this. Gaze over that left shoulder. Doesn't need to be a huge pose. Just opening up the body. Love it. And then come back to that warrior 2. We're going to take that left hand and we're going to just take and slide it down so arms come back up. Shift back to that warrior 1. Love it. Take a nice inhale and an exhale and step forward. Woo. Feel that heat. Woo. Nice. So from here, just want you to take 1 more standing pose. We're going to take and work on that balance and come into a tree pose. So you might find a wall just to have close by. So in that tree pose, we're going to start with that right leg. And we're going to just take and bring it to the inner calf. Or I like to start personally with that heel on my ankle and kind of rooting out just to find that space and length in the body. And again, if you're at a wall, just have that some fingertips close to use that to help you balance. Relax the mind. Find that drishti, that focus. It might be me right out in front of you. And then you might take and slide that right foot up the calf. And you might be that person that can also bring it up to the inner thigh. Whatever it is for you. Just balance as you root out of this like a tree, rooting down into the earth. You might grow your branches. You might notice you blow in the wind as you search for balance. Staying endlessly calm. Isn't that the practice, right? As we calm ourselves through the storm. Beautiful. 1 more breath, falling out of it. Nice. Bring that right foot down and just let the hands come down, brushing like feathers down on this earth, and just stand nice and tall. Should feel good. And then coming to the other side. Again, making it yours. If you're using the wall, you might turn the other direction just to have it there. And we're going to take that left foot. And for me, I'm going to start my heel onto my right ankle, ball of foot on the earth. I want you to lift out of the hips. We have a tendency to collapse here. And this might be right where you stay. I'm good with that. You might take that left foot, slide it up the calf. This side is my weaker side, so I often need to focus a little bit more, finding that balance, finding that strength. You might take the arms up to the sky. You can always play with the arms and dance them like Shiva. That'll definitely challenge the balance, but have fun with it. Don't be so serious. Nice. Woo. Good. Take a nice inhale, and then let that left foot and hands come to your heart center this time. Good, and just bow into that. Just feel the playfulness as we search for balance and try not to be reactive or negative or tense towards that. Just try and move with the flow a little bit more. Beautiful. Coming to the front of our mats again, so find your way there. And we're going to bring this down onto the mat. Take a nice inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky, and fold forward as you exhale, Uttanasana. Half lift, just lengthen out. And then planting those hands, step back. You can find that downward dog. You can bring your knees down into that puppy dog. I'll just show you. Nice version of that downward dog. Whatever it is for you. And then from here, for all of us, if your knees are down, you're just going to slide forward a little bit to that knee down plank. If you're in that dog, just come through to that full plank and always feel free to bring your knees down. Take a breath. Bend the elbows and lower down all the way. Good. Just make sure you can see me. Nice. Now, we're going to take these arms, bring them down alongside our body. And then just let your chin or your forehead rest onto the earth. And just pause here. I'm going to dip this camera a little bit so you can see me a little bit better. Nice. So we're on our bellies. Our arms are down alongside. And we're kind of relaxing all those muscles for a minute. See if you can do that. Never so easy to relax. Take a breath. That exhale, really letting the muscles release. Nice. And then from here, we're going to do a little bit of Shalambhasana. So I want you to keep those tops of the feet pushing down into the earth. And the hands, palms can be up and pushing down into the earth. We're just going to lift that belly button in and up. And then just lift the chest up a little bit. Doesn't need to be a lot. Some people might go really far and lift the hands. That's up to you. I'm doing the gentle version. So just shoulders away from the ears, shoulder blades gently drawing together. Take a breath. And with your exhale, lower wherever you are. Good. One more breath, and then we're going to just do it again. Perfect. So again, this version, tops of feet pushing down into the earth, feet can stay down there. That heart center begins to lift, the belly button lifts up, and it doesn't come off the mat, just lifts up. Heart is forward, shoulders away from the ears, and you might go further. You might lift the hands. You might even lift the legs. Again, all of these are up to you. I don't want you leaving practice today with a sore back because you decided to go way too big. One more breath wherever you are. Find that exhale and lower. Really nice. Good. So I want you to just take these arms. You can bring them back around. Rest your forehead on the hands. We're going to take and bend these knees. And these can come a little bit wider, just maybe a little wider than your hips. And then just kind of windshield wiper these legs side to side. Kind of relaxing the back muscles. Let the head and neck relax. Perfect. And then just let the legs come down for a second. We're going to just take 3 breaths here, really just releasing for a moment, pausing into that gentleness of our practice, the heart of our practice, that kind of caring and loving place inside of us. Nice. And then from here, just allow your hands to slide back under your shoulders and just softly lift towards that tabletop. And then we're going to take and bring our legs round in front of us. We're going to make our way down onto the mat. So however you like, you might take and kind of revisit that boat practice that we started with. And then from there, tuck the chin and roll down, really lifting that belly in and up. You might do what I'm going to do. I've been doing a lot of forearms down. Just tuck the chin and slide your body down. That works too, right? And then same thing, just rock the knees a little bit side to side. Good. And then from here, we're going to take this right knee into our chest, giving it a hug. Hands can come behind the knees or in front. And then we're going to take this right leg and reach it up to the sky. The hands are going to come behind the thigh, and the knee can just be soft. I just want you to take a few pulsings there, just like when we started, that kind of rolling over the foot, reaching into the back of the leg. So same thing here, that inhale, just kind of bending the knee slightly, and the exhale, extending it. Yeah, just a few rounds, extending with your exhale. Love it. And then from here, just circle that ankle, get that energy into those feet, those ankles, switch direction. Perfect. And then take this right ankle, cross it over your left knee. And you can stay here, just letting that right knee kind of roll out. And you always have that option to slide the hands behind that left thigh, draw the knees in. A little bit of a flexion into that right foot, that right ankle and leg, just to create some alignment. And just find it for you. That left foot can always stay down onto the earth. Just feel the breath. Listen for the breath. It's right there. Love it. Bring that left foot back down to the earth. Bring this right foot back down to the earth. And then draw the left leg in on this side, giving it a hug in. And then take that left leg. We're going to extend it to the sky. And as you do, just let the hands kind of support the thigh. Bend the knee a little bit. And with those exhales, just push through the leg. Push through the heel. Just a few times, bending and exhaling, extending. Yeah. Again, softening, contracting a little bit into that. Should feel good. Not forceful, but just getting that energy into all parts of the body today. This nice kind of flow that warmed us up, and we worked some of those muscles, opened up with those stretches into the sides of the body. Beautiful. Now from here, just bend that knee. Take that ankle over, that left ankle over that right knee. And you can always stay here. Just notice how it feels into the hips and honor your body. You might take the hands behind that right thigh, draw this knee in. This is my tight side, so just kind of honoring, trying to take some of that extra stress of making this happen out, and just let gravity take your poses a little bit more. Yeah, if it feels good, just tap into that. Breathe into that. 2 more breaths. 1 more. Love it. And then from here, bring that right foot down. Let that left foot follow. And here's our last little flow, and I really want you to keep it easy going and gentle. If you have a blanket or a pillow under your head, just slide it out for this. We're going to do some nice flow bridges. So I want you to have your feet somewhat tucked a little bit closer to your sit bones and in line, kind of under the knees. So the knees maybe are a fist apart, separated. Yeah, and then hands can come down alongside your body again, and then push into the feet. Push down as you lift up. Doesn't need to be big. Just take a nice inhale here. And then exhale, just roll down. Good, should feel good. Now from here, on this next inhale, we're gonna lift, and we're gonna take the arms over the head, reaching nice and long. Exhale as you arrive. Take another inhale. And then with the exhale, let the fingertips brush the walls, feather the earth as you lower down. Love it. We're going to do that again. Inhale as we lift up, arms flow over our head. Stay there for the exhale. Take another inhale. And then exhale. Let the fingertips brush the earth, feather the earth. Really nice. Hands come down. Body melts. Just rock gently side to side. And then from here, as you rock these knees side to side, just want you to take, next time they come over to the right, just let them kind of drape there. You can shift and stack the knees a little bit, taking this into a twist. Doesn't need to be big. Again, let gravity kind of take your body in these twists. Just feel the breath. Relax the muscles, back, hips, heart center. One more breath here. And then very slowly begin to bring the knees back to center, shifting the hips a little bit, and then just let the knees drape over to the left and take a little twist there, stacking the knees. Doesn't need to be big, just kind of let that lower back area, hip, heart center, just melt into the earth, let gravity do it. Beautiful. Just take a little bit more time here. And then slowly just bring these knees back to center, neutral spine. And then we're going to take our legs long and just let them extend long. If this doesn't feel good on your back with the legs long, just keep the knees bent. It's all good. Let the hands come away from your body. Palms can face up just to open up that heart a little bit more and just let the goodness come in. So with the palms facing up, that gesture of receiving, of opening yourself up to this goodness. And just feel that. Take an inhale through your nose. Exhale softly out through the mouth. And just pause here. Pause here for a minute. Just let yourself be here. Endlessly letting all the muscles of your body go. And just tap into this place here. You and me, our practice, this earth. Just be. Just let the whole back of your body melt into the earth, releasing it, giving yourself just a few more moments here. Listen for the breath, feel the breath. And then feel free to stay here a little bit longer, laying down. That's totally cool. I love it. And just allow yourself to have that pause. If you like, you can also roll up and find your seat. So whatever feels good to you, just do that. If you're in your seat, just notice how your body feels. If you're laying down, same thing. Just notice how you feel. The energy, maybe it's shifted. Mine surely has. I have a really positive energy. You can feel the blood flowing. My mind has more clarity. It's less kind of heavy. I feel more warmth and connection in my heart. Bringing your hands to your heart center if you like. And just bowing into yourself, bowing into this place inside you, this good place, this heartfelt place, this gentle place that we're reaching into. Take a nice inhale, lifting your head. Exhale out. Inhale, come with me for Om if you like. As we bow to ourselves and we bow to each other, honoring this, honoring each other. Namaste. Thank you so much, yogis. My gosh, nice practice. I feel good. I feel energized. I hope you do too. Nice. Whew. Now what? Thank you. Enjoy your day. I will be teaching tonight a stronger vinyasa, a little bit more flow. And again, it's here live on Facebook at 6 o'clock. No, wait, is that what time it is? No, it is not at 6. It is at 5 to 6. Because my husband comes home at around 6:30 and the dogs go wild. So I changed the time. I hope that's okay. Let me know how you liked class today. Please, again, I can't stress it enough. Knowing that you're out there and that I have your support is really helpful to me too. Again, love to all. Enjoy the sunshine.